Hey guys, welcome to my channel Learning Made Easy Peasy. Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Today in this class, we are going to learn the complete civics of 8th standard textbook, that is the Karnataka state government published textbook, and this video is related to only competitives. One thing that is to be understood over here is the Karnataka state government published textbook of 8th standard is not divided into any parts. There is only one textbook which has 4 lessons that are related to civics, or you can better say political science. However, I have divided my study videos related to civics of 8th standard textbook into 2 parts. Why? For your better understanding and for your convenience. So, in this particular video, that is the 8th standard part 1 video, we are going to deal with the first 2 lessons of civics only. I hope you have understood this. So let us begin. The first lesson in this textbook is meaning and importance of political science. Plato in Republic. Republic is an important work that is written by Plato. So please remember this. Plato in Republic for the first time discussed the nature and the functions of the state and government. This is important. Who discussed the nature and the functions of the state and government for the first time? It was Plato. And where he did it? He did it in his own work, that is Republic. Aristotle is called as the father of political science. This is also very, very important. Please remember. Aristotle wrote The Politics. Again important. The Politics is a very important work that is written by Aristotle. Greeks used the term politics for the study of state. Politics is derived from the Greek word polis. This word is important. The word politics is derived from the Greek word polis, which means city-states. Can you name any 1 or 2 city-states of the Greece? If you know it, then please comment below. The study of state, government and human political activities is called as political science. This is again important. In this slide over here, we have 2 pictures. Can you see this picture over here? This is the picture of Plato. And can you see the picture over here? This is a picture of Aristotle. Well, you must be knowing this. However, I will just say it once that in Greece there were 3 important philosophers. First, we had Socrates, who is also called as the father of Western philosophy. After Socrates, we had his student, that is Plato. So Plato was the student of Socrates and also was the teacher of Aristotle. Finally, after Plato, we had Aristotle, and Aristotle was the student of Plato and he was the teacher of Alexander the Great. I hope you know who the Alexander the Great was. Okay, so here we have completed the first lesson. The second lesson in this textbook is public administration. The past president of USA, Woodrow Wilson, is called as the father of public administration. This is extremely important. Who is called as the father of public administration? It is Woodrow Wilson. And who was Woodrow Wilson? He was the past president of USA. This is important. Please remember this. The word public denotes government. Alexander Hamilton used the word public administration for the first time in 1812. This is again very, very important. Public administration, this word was used for the first time by Alexander Hamilton in 1812. Please remember this. Public administration is the heart of the state. Modern state is called as the administrative state. Paul Appleby, he opined, without administration, a government is only a meaningless chatter. O.G. Stoll says that recruitment is the base of the staff structure. Here again we have 2 pictures. Can you see this picture over here? He is Woodrow Wilson, the past president of USA, who is also regarded as the father of public administration. Can you see this picture over here? This is the picture of Alexander Hamilton. He was the person who first used the word public administration for the first time in 1812. Please remember this. Then we have recruitments. Recruitments are of two types. One is the indirect or the internal recruitment. So the indirect or the internal recruitment is the recruitment which is done through promotion, by promotion. Then we have direct or the external recruitment. This direct or external recruitment is the recruitment of the eligible candidates which is done through the competitive exams. So it is done through the competitive exams in a fixed pattern. Then we have training. Training are of 5 types. So let us understand them one by one. First is formal and informal training. The training that is provided to the individuals in a formal setting is called as formal training, and the training that is provided to the individuals in an informal setting is called as informal training. Very easy to understand. Second is pre-service and post-beginning of service training. What is this? Let us understand this with the help of an example. Let us take teaching as a service over here to understand this in a better way. Okay. So teaching is a service. Alright. Whatever education and training that is provided to the individuals before they enter the service of teaching, the career of teaching, or the job of teaching is called as the pre-service training. Whereas, whatever education and training that is provided to the individuals once they have entered the service or the job or the career of teaching is called as the post-beginning of service training. I hope you have got this. Third is the short-term and the long-term training. Short-term training lasts from 4 to 6 weeks and the long-term training will last from 1 to 2 years. So on the basis of the term of duration, it can be called as the short-term and the long-term. Then we have departmental and the central institutes training. So whatever training is provided by the department is called as departmental training, and whatever training that is provided by the central institutes is called as the central institutes training. Finally, the fifth is skilled training and background training. So what do we mean by skilled training? Skilled training is the training that focuses on developing specific skills that are needed for a particular job or occupation. Like for example, for the software developers, we teach them certain programming languages like for example C, C++, C++, Java, etc. So this is skilled training. Whereas background training is the training that provides a broader foundation, a broader knowledge of skills and knowledge that is relevant to a particular field or career path. Like for example, you are into a teaching field, so you have to have a training in soft skills, or you can have a training in leadership qualities, etc. So all this training that is given to you, which will help you in the whole, career path of yours is called as background training. So I hope you have understood the trainings. Moving forward, Article 315. It says that there should be a separate public service commission for the center and the state. This is important. Article 315 says that there should be a separate public service commission for the center and the state. 2 or 3 states together can have a joint public service commission. President appoints the chairman and the members of the central and the joint public service commission. This is to be remembered. President is the person who appoints the chairman and the members of both the central and the joint public service commission. This is important. Tenure of the members is 6 years or 65 years, whichever is earlier. A secretary works for the commission and presently it is based in New Delhi. The commission functions under the Article 320 of the Constitution. This is again important. Then we have the Karnataka Public Service Commission, which is also called as KPSC. The abbreviation is important. KPSC means what? Karnataka Public Service Commission. So please remember this. Karnataka Public Service Commission or KPSC was established on 18th May 1951. This date is important. It is very, very important. When it was established? 18th May 1951. Please remember this. KPSC has one chairman and 9 members that are appointed by the governor. Here in the center, it is appointed by the president. In the center and the Joint Public Service Commission, the chairman and the members are appointed by the president. Whereas when it is about the state, then the chairman and the members of that particular state is appointed by the governor of that particular state. I hope this is clear. The tenure is 6 years or 62 years, whichever is earlier. The main office of KPSC is in Bengaluru, whereas the regional offices are at Mysuru, Belagavi, Kalaburgi and Shimoga. Please remember this. Next, we have Secretariat, Center and State. First, let us see the Central Secretariat. The Chief Secretary is the administrative head and the Prime Minister is the political head. Article 77 Clause 3 of the Constitution. The President of India has the powers to frame the rules to facilitate smooth and efficient functioning of the central government in assigning portfolios for the ministers. Secretariat is the nerve center of the government. It functions as the brain center of policy making. This is important. Then we have the State Secretariat. Every state secretariat functions as the nerve center of the state government. Ministers are the political heads. Principal secretaries are the administrative heads of the departments. Chief secretary is the administrative head of the state secretariat. Total number of departments varies from 16 to 35 in numbers. Again important, please remember this. Finally, we have law and order. In the law and order, we need to understand that under the 7th schedule of the Constitution, the law and order are included under the state subject. So, law and order comes under the state subject. Article 355. It says what? The central government has to protect the states from the external aggression. This is important. Article 356 says what? Whenever constitutional failure of the state government takes place, then it should enforce emergency or presidential rule in the state. This is also very, very important. Please remember both these articles. They have been asked several times in several competitive exams. Then we have paramilitary forces. In the paramilitary forces, we first have the Central Armed Reserve Force, which is also called as CRPF. Please remember the abbreviations. Then we have the Border Security Force, that is BSF. Third is the Railway Protection Force, that is RPF. And finally, fourth is that is CISF, Central Industrial Security Force, which is also used to serve the airports. Remember all these four are called as paramilitary forces. What do you mean by paramilitary force? Please comment below. The police department comes under the Home Ministry. This is also important. It is to be remembered. Here we have completed the second lesson as well. With this we have completed the first 2 lessons related to political science of 8th standard textbook. I hope you enjoyed this class. Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.